sewage. That is not sewage. That is a body with a necklace. Welcome back, souls. Today we have the Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4. But before we get into it, I thought I'd let you guys know that I post early, uncut reactions over on my Patreon, and the link to that will be in the description below. Alright, now let's get into it.
I'll go inform her.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I don't know why this doesn't seem like good news.
She's gone. I see.
Word just reached me that food poisoning was to blame.
We got another evil person. Another evil person out here poisoning the ladies for more than likely political gain.
Thanks in advance.
Of course.
I should let her concentrate. A court lady has
Still
gone
trying to learn
missing.
how to read.
Yes, I'm afraid so. Her name's Tao. She was a well-behaved girl and a hard worker.
Towels. Is another girl missing? We got people dying, people going missing. It's always something here, bro.
Is that right?
I heard she received a hairpin at the garden party. Also, it was given to her by this up-and-coming bureaucrat.
I was so scared he was going to say that Jinshi gave it to her. I was about to say, uh-oh.
The mistress wasn't too keen to see her leave, though.
A respected court lady goes missing without so much as a goodbye to anyone in the court?
Makes no sense. Oh my goodness. MAOMAO.
I don't know how, but sometimes I end up forgetting. This is the rear palace, a flower garden with 2,000 women milling about.
Goodness.
Looks like an outdoor tea party. It would arouse suspicion if she always stayed indoors.
Jinshi's there.
Both the venue and her clothes have been carefully chosen,
She
but I'm
doesn't
sure
care,
some
I
have
guess.
realized she's expecting. The problem is, do those people have good intentions or malicious ones?
More than likely malicious. I forgot that it seems like someone is targeting the pregnant concubines.
How may I serve you?
Not me. This one.
Well, shall we head in?
I don't see the harm in you staying. Why don't you talk here over tea?
How kind.
Damn.
But I mustn't spend too much time with the Emperor's beloved. Besides, listen.
Who is that? The baby. Oh.
You've heard about how the Emperor is handing out novels to all the concubines, right?
Yeah, we know. I think it's something, I think it has something to do with the freaky books MAOMAO brought in.
This is still in the early planning phase, but I was envisioning something like this being made. A
What is that?
penmanship school, as the populace would call it.
For educating the servant girls. I knew he was up to something. But he doesn't waste any time. I love it.
Oh. She liked something that Jinshi came up with? What? The doctor's crazy.
Masochist.
So, what do you think?
Frankly, there is quite a demand for it. Nice work. And it would
She
help
actually
some find
liked
new jobs
something
after
that he
their
did.
tenure is up.
Perfect.
It's just...
Go on.
building it in the southern courtyard is convenient for delivering goods and such.
Right,
But
okay.
it's close to the main gate, a popular spot for high and mid-ranked concubines.
Why is that a
And
problem?
some of them are very prideful.
Oh.
The idea of seeing servants being educated might not sit well with them.
They gonna think, oh, they're trying to take my place. Because they're jealous.
Renovating those should be good enough. Also, just a suggestion, but you might call it vocational training instead. If you frame it
Vocational?
as a means of earning a living, you'll attract more people.
You think that'll work?
They're more interested in making money than learning how to read. I guess that makes sense.
His heart's in the right place, but that high-class brain of his doesn't think things through. Guess he knows, and that's why he's asking me. I am aware they can be used for food and some medicines. Why is it you ask?
She knows everything
At this
about
time
mushrooms.
of year, there are court ladies that forage for them without permission and get food poisoning.
I suppose you find gluttons anywhere you go.
You're one of them. You are the gluttons you speak of.
Do your best.
I will. Seems like something big's going on.
Yeah, it does.
But sounds
Pieces
fun.
are moving.
So where
Chess
should I go
pieces are
looking
moving.
first? The gardens, orchards, pine trees.
A frog!
There are tons of places mushrooms can grow. And this is the prime season for them.
Shrooms! I knew she was gonna have fun doing this.
Huh? What's that smell? It stings a little.
Stings? How can a
Is
smell
this the weird
sting?
smell Shisui mentioned before? If there is sewage leaking nearby, it could be feeding the mushrooms.
Ooh. So maybe the mushrooms aren't poisonous, but the sewers might be getting into the mushrooms, making them poisonous. Interesting. Covered in grass and dirt.
I even managed to find some medicinal mushrooms.
She's got a whole basket full.
I told the quack they're poisonous, so I doubt even he'll eat them.
I could tell.
Get cleaned up and changed quickly. Lady Gyokyo's dinner is soon.
Got it.
Wash that ass, MAOMAO.
We're sorry if you had to rush through your chores.
No. They're wearing black ribbons on their wrists.
What does that mean?
I will be going out after dinner and would like for you to accompany me.
Understood. Looks like someone noble passed away within the rear palace.
Is that what that means? Dang, what's happening, bro?
For the past year, she's been sick from food poisoning and never left her room. Apparently, she never did make a full recovery. And it wasn't like the Emperor was spending any time with her. It would have been much better if she had just gone home.
The way that you're talking, it's rare to hear you be so blunt about someone.
True.
Of course, she wouldn't openly accuse any of the high-ranking concubines. Although, her particular temperament, let's just say, Master Jinshi made inquiries. However...
Surely you have more than accusations.
She was evil!
I'm a bit relieved she's gone. If
Damn.
something were to happen to Lady Gyokyo again.
Somebody dies and you feel relief? That's insane. She must have been really mean, bro. Super mean.
Apparently, she never did make a full recovery.
And take note of any poisonous mushrooms you do find.
So many questions. Like why Master Jinshi asked me to investigate mushrooms.
Are things starting to link up?
And why did he insist on discussing it away from Lady Gyokyo's presence? I always felt he was perhaps a bit too partial to Lady Gyokyo, but he seems to be treating everyone fairly. And then again, if he made that too obvious, it would definitely affect their trust later on.
True.
Anyway, Lady Gyokyo can't be the culprit.
Of course not.
Poisoning is way too much trouble, and there are easier ways to oust a middle-ranked concubine. Hmm? Is she concubine Jean's lady-in-waiting?
Her hands
Did she
look
get a rash
rough.
from something?
Please.
But that inflammation is... If I had heard what her symptoms were sooner...
I thought about that whenever they mentioned it. I was thinking, why didn't they call for MAOMAO? Wow. What the hell?
Concubine son! No, you mustn't!
Concubine son. Oh, shit. What is happening?
No scars on her face.
Oh, God. She pulled up laughing, happy as hell.
I'm starting to see the big picture. So that's what Master Jinshi was trying to find out.
So it was one of her own ladies, maybe. Bars.
This night was a low-ranking concubine named Son. She's from a wealthy merchant family and had charm.
I thought there was only like 4. I thought there was supposed to be the 4 concubines. How many concubines does bro have? They said that it was 2,000 women living in the rear palace, but how many are concubines?
However, almost 2 years ago...
My hair! Why is this happening?
She contracted a mysterious
big
illness,
patch.
and talks were raised to remove her as a concubine. But, even if she went home, she wouldn't be able to marry. She was allowed to stay, likely out of compassion by the Emperor. Both of you, please wear this.
All these precautions?
For this kind of poison, yes.
Is that bad? Well, if it makes your hair fall out, it's gotta be.
This thing. Where did you find it?
In the forest to the north. Lethal, and it can cause irreparable damage to the skin just by touching it. I suggest you don't move any closer, or you'll end up like Concubines Jean, Son, and me.
And herself, she tested it out on herself. So weird, MAOMAO, you're so weird.
Years back, I encountered the very same mushroom when I was foraging for herbs with my dad.
You touched it?
Yes, I washed my arm off immediately. This remained.
Under those bandages, are there more scars?
Yes.
More what? Oh, these are just some other scars from my experiments.
By experiments, do you mean?
Yes.
My hobby.
Do you have any normal interest?
No. Gentry's just now finding out. Just now finding out that she likes to experiment with drugs and poisons on her arms.
That is what you wanted to know, wasn't it? Where the poison had come from?
She's sharp as always.
You see, 2 years ago, concubine Son fell ill.
She
We
fell ill
suspected
first?
poison was the cause. As for the culprit, the rumor going around was...
Jean, right?
Well done. She must have tried using the poison on someone else and touched it by mistake.
Or
From
somebody
that
got their
point on,
revenge.
She became depressed and was a different person. I went to see her at least once a month, but she could barely even speak.
Wow.
She was a proud woman who had enough.
Concubine Jean died from eating the poison mushroom, yes?
Correct.
That doesn't make any sense.
And why not?
This mushroom causes stomach aches, vomiting, and paralysis if it's consumed. Almost like someone had rubbed it on her face.
Somebody slapped her with it.
Meanwhile, her hands were immaculate, as opposed to someone else's.
That one girl.
If you have something to say, out with it.
Grabbing her by her little face mask is insane.
I may never uncover the truth.
Do it anyway.
I guess
He
being
believes
ordered
in
to
her.
do it makes me feel a little bit better. Understood.
MAOMAO, I wonder what it is she's trying to figure out. Do you know?
No clue. Although, whenever she gets like that, she's close to solving the case.
Yep, I knew it. He believes in her, bro. I do too. She always puts it together. You just gotta trust.
We've made it.
He tried smelling for it too.
Mushrooms.
Would you please begin digging in this spot?
Yes, understood.
What is she looking for?
So this smell was from...
The sewage? That is not sewage. That is a body. With a necklace.
Yes, but I didn't expect I would find it on our first try.
Goodness, bro.
The corpse. It's confirmed to be concubine Jean's. The emblems on the accessories had matched hers.
I can't be certain if it was an accident or murder.
She died and then was buried out there.
Right around the time she fell ill.
Correct. After she was buried in the forest, an imposter went on living as her.
Then, the body at the funeral.
Have you heard about the lady missing from court? There was a woman named Tao. She vanished right before her marriage.
What?
Don't you think she looks a lot like Concubine Jean?
What? So the concubine had died a while back, a year ago, and this girl dressed up as her? Took her place?
It wouldn't have been too difficult to trick a monthly visitor.
So this Tao, she engaged in conspiracy? With concubine Jean's ladies in waiting?
I think so. However, I don't know any of the details.
Probably because they hated Jean, maybe. So they were like, you know what? Let's let Tao take over.
This is my own conjecture, but jealousy was to blame. Concubine Jean probably didn't enjoy the fact that a court lady who looked like her found love. In her case, she couldn't even receive a visit from the Emperor. As a result, Tao was often abused. Whatever the reason, Tao couldn't decline. But as talks
set
of
all of
marriage
this up?
increased, keeping up the Imposter Act became too difficult. There was evidence left behind.
Evidence?
That damn smell, for one.
Mushrooms! I noticed the variety I found in the area are all kinds that prefer growing on animal carcasses and excrement. No wonder there was that peculiar rotting
Weird.
smell out there. Who would have thought that I was enjoying mushroom hunting right on top of a corpse?
She's so weird. Ugh.
Not as if they literally grow on them like the caterpillar fungus.
She gonna eat them?
And besides, if they did, they'd be called corpse fungi instead of...
Confiscate them!
And there goes her mushrooms. Heartbroken.
It's just innocent curiosity.
Heart been broke so many times.
A mushroom that grows on a corpse. If it does exist, what would it look like?
Why do you want to know? Why? MAOMAO. On to the next episode. Who is that? Oh, these are the visitors, right? They traveled here from somewhere. They're visiting the Emperor himself.
This must be why they went to the trouble of sending for me.
It's really such a gorgeous mirror. Can you tell what it's made of, MAOMAO?
Glass.
Good reflection. Glass, I presume.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Look how clear it is. It's like there's two of her. If I accidentally shattered this, they would have every right to chop my head off.
Imagine breaking a mirror and then being beheaded because they're that expensive during their time.
Seems like someone's interested. Yes, mostly curious about how it was constructed.
They
If we
thought
could
she was
mass
looking at
produce
herself.
these domestically, we'd make a fortune.
Well then, get on it. This mirror is actually a gift. A recent present from a foreign envoy.
The girls, the women that traveled here?
The large-scale caravan that came through. Apparently, they were an advance party to the special envoy.
I think they just gave one out to all the other high-ranking consorts.
I would suggest that you watch your tongue.
Including concubine Gyokyo.
Okay. So there is a bunch of concubines, but there's only 4 high-ranking ones. That's what I'm getting now.
If they went through all that for the concubines, they might be trying to start a big business deal with our nation.
MAOMAO, may I have a moment?
Gao Shun.
Yes, of course. I'm more than happy to help. But she lost all interest once she found out Gao Shun had a wife and child.
Wait, what? Oh, does she like... Oh, I think... Does she like Gao Shun? And then found out he's got a wife and children, and then she's like, oh, I don't care no more?
The whole situation is rather strange.
Oh?
They are a wealthy family with 2 daughters. The girls are close in years and appearance. Both were loved deeply by their parents.
Okay.
But when they came of age, their mother and father became overprotective of them. They were
they
never
run away?
allowed to leave the house. He stationed male servants outside to watch them. And at night, he locked the doors so that they couldn't get out.
This is crazy.
With nothing else to do, the daughters spent all their time embroidering.
The child of a wizard? Harry Potter's in this?
And the new lady-in-waiting didn't interact much at all with the daughters.
Well then, it would be improper, but
What happened?
what about the servant men? Did they...
No, that would be difficult as well.
She's probably not even pregnant. It might be a lie.
I was informed the men weren't allowed to approach the room, even while monitoring them.
I have to admit, it's quite a conundrum. And it's outside my realm of knowledge.
Yeah, MAOMAO doesn't know about magic.
Are you saying it's possible?
If her desire for a child is strong enough, a woman can delude her body into thinking she's pregnant.
Really?
There was one case in the brothel. A young courtesan claimed that she was carrying the child of the man she loved.
Even though she wasn't actually carrying one?
Yes. She soon began missing her periods
is
and her breasts
insane.
and stomach started to grow.
Really?
A strongly held belief has a powerful effect on the body.
Is that true? Is that real? I gotta Google that. MAOMAO always makes me Google things later. Yeah, what does that mean?
What's not clear is how was she able to successfully sneak past all of the surveillance?
Would you happen to know precisely how both of the daughters were being monitored every day?
Yes. Here's a diagram.
So in order for the younger daughter to escape...
The only way in or out is the corridor on the west side. There are windows on the east and south walls, but servant men were watching those.
Imagine just watching a window all day for work. Oh my goodness, that would be so boring.
But The daughters were often doing needlework by the window.
Bit of a strange hobby. Embroidery making?
Their family came from a pastoral culture.
He's being evasive. Sounds like he's hiding something important from us.
Something he's probably not allowed to say.
This room, was it originally for guests?
I'm impressed that you noticed.
And it was just the two men watching?
That's correct. And in the same positions they always took.
What could have happened?
He seems well informed on the situation, but he's leaving something important out. I wonder.
Oh, and MAOMAO. Master Jinchi sends apologies. He knows there was a delay delivering the Ox Bezor.
Ox Bezor? Is that what he has? Is that? I think that's it in his hand.
I've heard recently that Master Jinchi has been gifted many rare medicines from all manner of people. Rumor is he's been passionately searching for them.
Oh, right. Well,
What? Why is she mentioning this?
anyway, please accept this.
The Ox Bezor. That makes her way too happy.
And what is this rare prize?
It's bear gall.
Oh, never mind.
The dried
Something else.
gallbladder from a bear, which tastes bitter, but is valued as an ingredient in medicines that help with the digestive system.
I am glad to see it brings you some joy.
Yes, but first, please give me a moment or two to prepare. Let's say that these nuts are the two daughters.
These nuts. I'm sorry. That was childish of me. Chat.
There happens to be a mirror in the room.
Ooh.
It does appear as if there's another nut.
Why do we have to use nuts, bro?
Let us pretend. Consider if there was a large mirror placed here, near the east window. It would be a good distance away from the Watcher, and hard to tell, even if it looked a bit unnatural. You said they looked similar, which would have made it difficult for the Watchers to tell either of them apart.
Sure, but MAOMAO, there's still the needlework. It would have been obvious if they were working on different embroideries.
True. They were both stitching animals. I think some birds or rabbits.
How do we explain this?
So you're saying their needlework was part of the escape plan?
Whatever design the two of them were working on, it could look like a different image when seen through a mirror. In other words, one of them could be doing needlework by the southern window, while the other escaped using the western corridor.
Oh, wow. So they didn't go through the windows.
The large mirrors the foreign envoy brought had breathtaking craftsmanship. From a distance, it would be hard to tell reflection from reality. A long time ago, when my dad went to study abroad in the West, he told me that needlework was common among high-class daughters. Best not to snare oneself by wading too deep into reedy waters. Besides, more importantly...
Bear gall.
What concoction should I make with this bear gall?
So freaky. Rubbing her face on it is wild.
It is within your power to just refuse.
I know that.
But he's not gonna.
As if the mirrors weren't enough. What exactly do these envoys think they're playing at?
It's a lot of chess
Apothecary.
pieces being moved.
Have you ever heard of a strange otherworldly beauty who weeps pearls in place of tears?
Is it some sort of mythical creature?
What exactly do you mean by pearls in place of tears?
And they say she was like a moon fairy.
She was a fairy. Yup, she was a fairy.
It said she worked in the pleasure district as a courtesan.
As beautiful as a moon fairy? Where did you hear all this?
And the special
That sounds
envoy
like a
who's
lot.
currently guesting here with us.
You mean the envoy recently arrived from the West?
It's their wish to meet this fabled dancer, and they've asked for my help.
Curious. But to have come from their grandfather, the tale must be old.
Yes,
Super.
50 years old. I must search even so. I was hoping you might help. Obviously, this was several decades ago, so there's no way to tell if she's even still alive.
She's alive.
What? Are you sure?
She's alive.
Yes, quite sure.
What if it's the old lady that runs the what is it even called? What if it's the old lady that runs the little place where the courtesans are at that MAOMAO's from?
Could it be?
I'm afraid so.
It's her.
The miserly old crone that runs the Verdigris house.
Verdigris house. That's what it's called. How'd I forget?
Oh, what kind of person is she?
Ah.
The expedience of her cooperation is a simple matter of coin.
She
Are
likes
you
that
asking her?
money.
I'm not so sure that's wise. The envoy didn't seem remotely impressed.
That's crazy. So wait, the two girls that are visiting, they wanted to see courtesans? Y'all gifted them with courtesans?
A connoisseur, I see. Did any of these true beauties at least manage to impress with their overnight skills?
MAOMAO, please!
Overnight skills. That's what she calls it, huh? Getting freaky in the sheets.
He's possessed of a beauty that would captivate anyone, and he's technically male.
Technically
Adding
is
his uncanny grace,
crazy.
and one might easily think he was half fae. That could prove
Technically male
problematic,
is
though.
so crazy.
What if she mistakes his political seductions for personal and bids him spend the night? He couldn't deliver. Of course, to
Wow.
occupy the position of special envoy as a woman,
MAOMAO is so nice but mean to him. Well, I guess she's just straightforward. She's blunt. That's the word, blunt.
They control all the northern and western trading points.
Damn.
That makes it clear. The recent caravan size is no novelty. It was a reflection of both nations' desire to further trade.
understandable. I hear international marriages are a common occurrence abroad, so it follows that exoticism wouldn't be such an unusual sight.
People actually do such a thing?
Not as common practice, but I wouldn't put it past her.
It'd be a diplomatic disaster in the making. I'm
Ain't no
grasping
way.
at straws here. Isn't there anything from back then that could help us?
He really does seem desperate. I guess we should get him his straw to grasp at then.
Look at who it is. Miss Money.
Have you ever entertained a foreign envoy in the past?
Yes, I have in fact. Must have been over 50 years ago now.
Oh, she remembers. She remembers throwing that ass in front of the moon.
And as new as the city was, it lacked the splendor of a castle and had nowhere to welcome important guests. Desperate for some place to host visiting dignitaries, they settled on a part with a plaza. From an age-long
Nice.
past, boasting a pretty pond, a few buildings, and an orchard.
Hard to believe. She looks like a desiccated twig now.
MAOMAO. That's like a grandma to you.
However, we had to
However.
improvise. The production was far from simple. We had to account for every minute detail, from ensuring the sightlines went unobstructed to calculating the very phases of the moon.
Calculating the
nearby
phases
orchard
of
had
the
many
moon.
insects, so we had to go in and meticulously pick out every single larva by hand.
It was that serious?
The envious still managed to enact their petty vengeance on me that night.
What
Rubbing
happened?
insect carcasses into the fabric of my robe.
Oh
But
my
I wasn't
goodness.
beaten so easily. I directed
Jealous
the movement of
bitches.
my outfit to hide it. The audience was entranced by my masterful maneuvering, and the saboteurs enraged.
Made the jealous girls even more mad when you threw that ass. Oh! Oh! I knew it was only a matter of time before she got hit.
What an incredible painting. I've never seen this before.
painting of
it must
her.
be truly precious to the old vulture. Who would have thought this mesmerizing beauty would become such a haggard penny pincher?
All she cares about is that money on.
That painting he sent to me was by way of the caravan.
But you were just plying your craft as you'd done 1,000 times before, right, Granny? What was it about that time that touched him?
How should I know why it is that the wind blows?
Granny's never let romanticism get in the way of her objectivity. She means
True.
what she says. Why would someone attribute such an unearthly legacy to her?
That man fell in love. He seen her throw that thing and he was in love.
It's not much of one. There aren't a lot of women endowed with such looks and proportions. Maybe we should just focus on finding a tall woman rather than an exact doppelganger. While she shrunk with age, the old lady claims she was 175 centimeters tall back then.
175
That is
centimeters.
uncharacteristically tall.
How tall is that? 175 centimeters. Something I'm gonna have to Google. Something else I'm gonna have to Google.
You said envoys, right? Meaning there's more than one of them?
Yes. They are cousins who share the same grandfather.
Uh-oh. Nah, y'all starting to, the story is starting to unfold. I think it's the two girls where one is supposed to be pregnant.
I think it's relatively safe to assume that the envoys are at least passingly pretty as well. So we have to find someone who's more than 175 centimeters tall, whose exceeding beauty is itself enough to impress the beautiful... I know someone, a perfectly suitable candidate.
Who?
Someone who's both beautiful and meets the height requirement.
Who?
Quite close.
No. No. Genshi's not curvy, though. He's not curvy. It can't be Genshi. They must be talking about someone else. Whoa. What's the sinister music? We've got Shisui out here late at night. The Emperor talking to the newest, highest ranking concubine. Why that music? Something's not right. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching with me.